Well, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about 6 different altcoins tonight. We're going to be talking about Bowden and Conan for Chad Shee, Pepe for Mike Ike, Mystical, MYSTCL for Chad Shee again, and let's see, F-Bomb for Matt Mack, and Scott for Vinny the Handyman. We're talking about those 6, so let's get into it here. I'm going to pause the music, and we're going to get started, all right? Now, I don't really know anything about these coins, but they're meme coins, so what is there to know about them? Maybe they do well, maybe they don't, Looking at this, looking at Conan here, from your first high to low here, you went up to your 1786, 1886 area, closing right at your golden extension at the 1618. From a high to a low, you tipped the golden extension, but you didn't go. So it's a little bit less extended in comparison to the fibs. High to low here. This is a lot smaller of a range. I'm not quite convinced that's your low yet, just based off of these 2 previous ones, but it has been more time and you haven't dropped yet. So anyways, from here, maybe we could expect to see it move up, or perhaps, again, on the note of not seeing a big sell-off, perhaps we have more downside to go. Let's see, relative strength index. Oh, come on now. I don't like the daily RSI. I do think you have lower to go. And in fact, this drop might be longer lasted than the other ones. Perhaps you drop the same amount percentage-wise, perhaps you don't. Perhaps you drop less or more. 94%, that's a pretty big sell-off. Top to bottom here, 96%. They're only getting bigger. Top to bottom so far, 80%. I mean, seeing a 90% drop overall from the high to where you could fall, that would put you at right about this closing daily high here at 5029, 50295 in that area. I bet you go down there. I bet you do. And I don't think it's going to be as short-lived as these ones where I think it'll take longer. Perhaps you find your low in a very short amount of time, but that doesn't mean you're going to move up like you did after you found your lows here. I don't think that means you're just going to start tearing up. I don't know why that line won't delete. But anyways, yes, lower you have to go. Lower. Let's see. Right below your 382. Yeah, I think so. It makes sense. All right, let's look at the next one. Bowden. Oops. Bowden. Doden. Come on now. If anybody's ever looking for meme coins, or you're trying to figure out which one's the right one, I mean, first off, there can be multiple of the same one that's the right one. There can be multiple of the same one that's not. I would assume both of these are the exact same thing. Look at the price, right? The 24-hour volume is different here, but the age, I guess the age is different too. Maybe the market cap would be similar, but the price is similar. The way that it's moving is similar. You can see they have the same wallet address here. Anyways, that's probably actually the best way to tell. But I was going to say volume. I always like to use the one that has the most volume, if that's ever a thing. Ever a doubt or a wonder in someone's mind as to which one to choose. Let's see. Lower, I think so. I can't really do TA on something like this. There's no target points. There's nothing to anchor to. I mean, I can take this low, but I don't know. If we were to respect this range, which maybe we will, maybe we won't, I would think about 7.9 cents to 2.5 cents makes sense to me, somewhere in that range. Yeah, I could see that. If you don't hold this low, because I do doubt you're going to hold this high. You could, but I doubt you will. If you don't hold this low, then look to hold this high, because if you don't, then you're either looking to hold this low or the wick here, somewhere in there. Those are all your lines for support. So I would really say, or maybe not even the wick. I mean, maybe the wick, but maybe the 886 would be a better. 2.5 cents to about 7.9 cents would be my best guess as to where it's going. You have the potential to bounce off of about 20 cents, but I don't think you're going to. That's Bowden. Pepe. We're going to use Pepe on deck screener. That one. Yep. All right, Pepe doing bullish things. I swear my last video, I know it's been a while, Ike, I know it's been a while since I made a Pepe video, but I swear my last video I was very bullish on Pepe. It was one of the few coins that I was actually bullish on. And it's doing well, hasn't it? It's been like a week or two. I mean, assuming that I did it this week or this week, there's no way that I made it on. I mean, I could have made it on the exact low week, but I don't know if I did. I shouldn't say there's no way, but probably after this move, that's what made me think it was going to go up. I don't know, though. That's a nice reaction that you had there. Looking constructive on your daily RSI, looking like you want to move up. You know, in any other circumstances, it almost looks like an inverse head and shoulders, but I wouldn't call it that. Yeah, you look really productive, man. Get above 509624. Get above there. If you get above there, you're on to new highs, and if you're on to new highs, well, then we're talking about prices that are at 4 zeros, 1 4, 4 zeros 2, like soon, like this month, next month, soon, very soon. If you can get above the 886 at 5 zeros 9624. Pepe's looking good, man. It's like it's running independently of Doge and Shiba. That's Pepe. Looking good. Mystical. M-Y. I have to click on this. I can't just type it. M-Y-S-T-C-L. I'm pretty sure this is the one you wanted, Chad Shi. I think so. Anyways, it's the only option. Yes, I guess I addressed it already, didn't I? I must have talked about it. Unless this was like the first one I talked about. I swear the first one was Conan. I swear it was. Am I tripping right now? I don't. Anyways, if I've already done this one in this video, I don't know what to tell you guys. We're gonna do it again. Low to high. I think I was looking at it before the video potentially, or maybe I've just looked at it before. This might be Chad Shi's like second time requesting it. I don't know. No, because the one that I just did, I switched it back to a 10, so definitely not. Anyways, you guys, looking like it wants to go down. I would say so. Very neutral RSI with a bearish tilt. You could go up. The RSI kind of looks like it wants to go down, but the way that I see it, I mean, it doesn't really care. If you wanted to move up from here, you wouldn't have a hard time turning this RSI bullish. The 4 hour is more bearish. But again, still just neutral, not really getting a whole lot with that. The best that I could say is that it's less common to hold this area for support, and it's more common to come down to your 382. But when you do this exact thing where you're holding the 236 like this for a while, that's kind of what it looks like whenever you don't go lower. This is kind of what it looks like. So you're kind of like flagging out almost. So it's definitely not a flag. It's just straight sideways, but stair stepping. Potentially you're stair stepping. I don't know, man. There's part of me that wants to say it's going to go down. There's part of me that thinks its next move is up, but there's no volume coming in. It's been moving sideways for a while. I bet you see a dip before your next move up. So where would that dip take you? Your minimum price target would be about $455. Probably a little bit below that, but around there. If I'm wrong, then you just move straight up. But You do have the potential to drop all the way down to 176. I just don't know if it's going to happen. I feel like you would have done that already. Why haven't you? There's no volume. There hasn't been for a little while. Why haven't you moved down? Why are you holding this line? It's making me skeptical even to call this, which is a very expectable move, honestly. This is a very expectable move right here. I normally have an absurd amount of confidence calling for the 382. I'm not that confident that you'll see it. But time will tell. And the 4 hour does look bearish more so than bullish. But so what? It's looked like that. And what have you done? You've held the line. So again, not normal to hold the 236. But when you do, this is normally how you do it. It's not like a straight bounce. It's like a hug. It's like a battle. And you don't do the expected thing. So you could be moving up. If you move up, high to low, you went all the way up to your 2272 area. It's not as deep. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not as deep of a move down. So perhaps a deeper extension could be hit. We'd be looking at, 8,000 to 13,000 potentially. The first, the expected area would be here. But since your last move, you hit deep extensions all the way up to the 2272, I would think you're probably good for $5,000 or higher, probably. But when is the question? Is it tomorrow? Is it today? Is it a month from now? Is it after you go down and then you come up after finding support on a previous area of resistance? When is it going to happen? And as of right now, I'm not convinced of anything, man. I suppose I'm more bullish just by the price action alone. But there are a lot of things that would tempt me to say that the price is going to go lower. And I have said that, but just to believe that this is the area that you'd go to. But there's also things, I don't know, man. I'm going to stop scratching my head with this one. It's going to go up inevitably. If you buy here and then it drops, you don't have to be happy about it, but definitely don't sell down here where it's a good area to buy and then watch it go do that thing anyways. Just be patient. But I got no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I got nothing more to say on this one. It's leaving me in limbo. I think it's going to move up. I'm not confident on the move down, but that would be a standard kind of move. But something's telling me that might not happen. Anyways, Scott is our next one. I spent way too much time talking about that last one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's F-bomb. We'll move on to Scott. F-bomb for Mr. Matt Mac. Phantom Bomb. I don't know if this is a meme coin. It's F-bomb. I thought that might have been a meme coin because it says F-bomb. But if it's not a meme coin, I'm sorry I threw it in here with the meme coins. If it is, then perfect. Weekly, looking like it's moving up, looking good. You're probably consolidating for now, right? See, that's what I don't like about Dex Screener. With TradingView, it all translates. You can just leave your RSI on there. With Dex Screener, you have to pull it up every time. Maybe I just need to set up an account. I don't have an account with Dex Screener because they don't give ads or anything like that. Anyways, just moving down, looking like you want to continue to move down. $2.272 hit. Yeah, maybe go all the way down to 1.3 cents, 1 cent itself, just below 1 cent, something like that. That'd be my thoughts. It's possible you could hold this 1886, 1786 area, which is at about 1.6 cents to 1.76 cents in that area. But I have more confidence in the 1618 or even the 1272 than I do any of the other numbers. So we'll just see. Time will tell. Let's say 1.35 cents to about 1 cent. Let's just say that. With a decent chance, you really could hold that 1.6, 1.7 cent area, but time will tell. Anyways, let's finish this bad boy up with Scott. That's right. For Vinny. Tim Scott. Looks like that's the one. Moving up. Yep. Oh my goodness, man. This thing just doesn't stop, does it? I hope you're holding some, Vinny. I hope you're holding some. I know if I was holding some of this, I probably would have sold back here. So good job on all the people still holding. Good volume yesterday too, man. That's crazy. People must like this guy. Or it's some kind of hidden campaign tool. I don't know. Man, that's crazy. Tipped your 3618. Tipping your 4236 right now. Showing respect on the deep fibs. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of this one. Last time I said it was probably going down, and here we are up another 200%. I mean, what the hell is that, man? It's a 99.28 on the RSI. That's unheard of. It's crazy. Yeah, you're going to see some massive turnaround from here, man. You want to see what a 90% drop looks like? A 90% drop. It's only right here. I say only. That's 90%, but it's not even the whole move, right? You're not even retesting a previous area of resistance for support. Like, you could go lower than a 90%. I would stay away from this. Let it pull another 200% without you. I don't know. If anybody wants to put money in this, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Who knows, man? It could do Dogecoin things where it just moves all the way up, and then when it does a 90% pullback, it's still above prices that it's at now. I don't know. But it can do that without me. It should do that without me, and I think it should do that without anybody who's not yet in it. For anybody that's still in it, good job, really good job. But who are you trying to prove to right now, man? You've done it. You did it. You got you got an 87x in 4 days. Even if you put $10 in there, like, get out. There's no. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. Do what you want. The difference between the guy that cashes out at an 87x versus an 870x. Why is it sideways? Why are you guys so sideways? 870x is the guy sold at an 87x, where one guy sold at 870x. There was, you know what I mean? That's the difference between someone who cashes out at an 87x or an 870x. One guy just held longer. But sometimes that guy looking for that 870 should have sold at an 80x or a 90x. It doesn't come. I don't know. Talking too much yet again. Probably pulls down. It looks good, decent volume for whatever reason, decent volume, but I would bet it does pull back at some point, probably immensely pulls back, and then you probably do continue moving forward, I would say. But it might take some time. I don't know. If you're interested in any meme coins, this might be a good one to get into once you see it reconcile a little bit, but that's the best kind of advice I could give. I can't really do TA on something like this, unfortunately. I can't really. Bearish divergence on the 4 hour, but the volume looks so good. It really does. It looks actually really damn good. The RSI looks great on the 1 hour. I don't know, man. It could, like, watch it move up another 200% before it moves down. But again, it's going to do that without me. It should do it without you too. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming. I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.